Hello everybody, welcome back, Exanima, and well, we left the last episode in a bit of a precarious situation, uh, with the Proctor and skeletons sort of wandering around in a big hall, and so I'm hoping that I'm not going to just instantly die, going back into playing again, but well, we'll see. If I do die early on and this ends up being a short one, then I think I'll just go and do some arena just to so nobody can look at the video and think, oh, it's only a 3 minute long video, he must have died, and not watch it. So anyway, hopefully that won't happen. Let's continue on and just be ready to smash things as they appear. I'm not sure if it's going to save the position of all those enemies either. They may well have been wandering around whilst I haven't been playing. Who knows? Oh, bit of a weird error there. And does everything feel okay? A little bit slow, but I think it's okay actually. So let's just see what we have in this room now. It looks ominously empty actually. Oh jeez. I mean, I suppose that's a good thing for the sake of the video. Although there is the Proctor. Okay, let's try and take on the Proctor, I think. It's a notoriously difficult fight. Now I'm gonna run. Just didn't see that one coming at all, and I've got to kind of get out of the way a bit and try and get some of my health back, I think. Hopefully we can lose these guys. Not totally happy about this, to be honest. Let's just go for a bit of a run again, I think. What I might actually do is just quickly try and... Okay, so that lag has really screwed me up, and now I'm caught in this really awkward situation. Let's see if I can... It looks like I might be about to die here. What to do, what to do. I suppose I've just got to try and run. And maybe take a health potion. Okay, let's go. Try and get in this door and get this door closed. Okay. Panicking like there's no tomorrow, to be honest. I'm not sure how comfortable I am with fighting her with this two-handed sword either. I might swap back to going one-handed. Jeez. So it was a pretty close call actually, that. I think as well what I'll do is take a health potion anyway. I mean, I do have two, and it's only a little bit of red damage, but it could make all the difference in the long run, so let's do that. Notice my panic pause there. Yeah, sorry about that. kind of cheating a little bit, but I was just feeling a little bit flustered by the fight, and I just needed to sort of calm myself a little. It wasn't a good situation that I was in, so not a very good start to this video, admittedly. So should I swap out? I kind of don't want to. I feel like I should should be able to take it on with this two-handed sword, but okay, let's go back. Let's take a one-handed weapon. I think feel a bit more comfortable with them. Oh, shall I? Decisions. Nah, let's just stick with the two-handed sword and just try and book our ideas up. Right. Drifty's still here. Okay. Try and be a bit more ruthless, but better at the game now. Oh. I know that the Proctor fight was made more difficult in a patch that was implemented since I've played, so maybe that's taken its toll somewhat. But yes, we get it down. That is awesome. Awesome sauce. So I can breathe a bit now with the Proctor being dead in level 3. Awesome. And let's check her body. Now this is a new thing. Quite interested to see what this is. I did hear a little murmur about the Proctor having an extra item on her, but first off, let's see if we can get any upgrades. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be any better than what we have already, and that should just be the same. I gather. I mean, these would be quite nice, I think, for the coverage, but I just prefer having greaves. I know some people prefer the coverage, but I prefer the strength of protection personally. And so it really just leaves this, I think. Seal carried by Proctors represent the law of Ardent. It can only be unlocked by turning the rings along its length in a particular combination, known only to the Proctor who carries it. Well, damn it, Proctor, we could have asked you that if you hadn't have been so damn aggressive. So, the Proctor's Seal, that's a pretty cool item actually, let's take that. And the other thing that's really nice from the Proctor, finely crafted, well-balanced sword, led to believe this is the best one-handed sword in the game. So definitely add that to our little arsenal. Now really, it's only the last skeleton that's going to be an issue, a potential issue. The Proctor was a bit of an issue, totally crap my pants trying to deal with her the first time. But very glad to have killed it. Her being one of the toughest enemies in Exanima at the moment, so I'm sure that won't stay that way for very long, what with other areas being opened up and things in future patches. But I think we should go and take on the other Skelly if we can. And do you know, I might just swap out for the Proctor's sword now, and now that we've got it, we've got the nicest one-handed sword in Exanima, so it should serve us pretty well actually. You really do feel the difference in the speed with it. It's a very nice weapon. It's one that I'd probably be wanting to take on through the portal when that time eventually comes, such as its niceness. Really not fighting very well so far, kind of ashamed. Okay, here's the other Skelly, and he's running straight at us, but I'd quite like to just get him a bit more isolated away from those zombies, I think. Hopefully he's not gonna cause us too many issues here. Yeah, absolutely owned him actually. That was nice. Okay, so I think these are still rusty. So yeah, no upgrades for us. But nice to get him down as well. That's the 3 major threats all sort of dealt with now in level 3, and I feel a lot more comfortable and safe. I was really worried that the run was going to end then. It felt like that was sort of inevitable, the way that fight was going. And oh, it was by the skin of my teeth that I got away that first time, I think. And kind of cheating by pausing the game as well. So, I mean, I don't know if that's classed as cheating. It was just sort of a reaction thing. It was like, what can I do to stay alive here? And the only thing I could think of was to pause, pause the game. It wasn't sort of, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that is classed as cheating. And but well, it's done now. It's happened, and there's not much I can do about it. But I'm glad it didn't result in my death. I've been enjoying doing this series, and I would like to get through it all in one attempt. Like my older videos, there was a lot of sort of going back and forth as I died and then progressed, and and it's nice to be in a position now where I can actually progress all the way to the end and do videos without really having to worry that I'm gonna have to retrace my steps and get back to where I was. Alright, so these are a nice upgrade. Don't always see gear of that quality. At least I assume they're an upgrade. I forgot that we actually got nice plate greaves. No, they're not, are they? They're not as good. Okay, so the plate greaves are better than the... Not sure how I actually say that word. Lamia? Lamia? Lame la? I don't know. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it is. Just ignorant. Big fat ignoramus. But yeah, it's a type of metal, I suppose, or something. No idea. Okay. Let's keep on keeping on and get this guy out the way with this key-shaped bit of wood. Have a nice thorough explorer of level 3 and check all these little officers out, see if we can really drive the loot train to epic loots fail. These aren't going to be any better for us, I don't think. Right click not working. So, I mean, I actually think this is probably going to be the last video in this little series. Although I may just, what I may do is just do some, like run around off camera, well, film it but then edit it down so that anything else that I come across that's interesting is just in a nice little sort of roundup video or final video for the series. But yeah, it's taken me a bit longer actually than I anticipated when I first started. I thought I was going to get through all these videos in sort of a couple of weeks, but just the way things have happened and real life sort of has to take its priority eventually, and things have happened, and I just haven't really been as focused on making the YouTube videos recently as I would have maybe liked. So, but having said that, I got there eventually. I hope that's okay with everyone. There's not really much I can do about it. I've got a limited time, and I don't want to sort of rush things and just put out videos for the sake of it. Or feel obliged that I have to make the videos. it's not going to be fun to watch me not having fun or really pressured for time or whatever. Um, so yeah, that's just the way it happened and the way it rolled. So it won't matter for anybody who watches back. Anybody who discovers the channel and then watches back now, because all of them, all the videos will be already up now and ready as a nice little playlist. So it's only really affected anybody who is sort of waiting for videos to come out and sort of. I wonder if I can have a waistcoat on. No. Okay. I think I probably knew that already, but how come I don't have a belt on? Huh. Don't know how I forgot about that. But anyway, yeah. So I'll have a nice full playlist, or it'll be like 7, 8, or 9 videos. I can't remember now. Of a full run through Exanima with me trying to do as much of a full explorer as I possibly can. And I think I've gotten most things. Like, I think the things that I've missed have been, on the whole, pretty minor. Nothing like hidden weapons or armor, or I think I've gotten the majority of that stuff. Although I know there's still some stuff here on level 3 that I need to find. The sword would be a nice one to get, although there might not actually be any zombies left for me to test out on. And to be honest, last time I was here and looking for that sword, the key seemed to have moved, so I don't know whether that's now a randomly placed key, which could well be the case. But we'll see if we can get to that area again. Let's just go and have a quick look at the portal. Look, everybody, I did it. I got to the end. Yay. So awesome. But yeah, let's keep on exploring level 3. Make sure we get the most out of our loot from here before I sort of sign off the video. And like I say, I would like to just go and get that sword so I can demonstrate a nice little bit of loot that you can get on level 3. I might actually edit this down now that the Proctor and the Skellies are gone, and just edit it down so it's only me like showing me discovering things rather than running around trying to find things that I know here and stuff. But okay. So yeah, if you've enjoyed watching these, just be sure to let me know with a like on the video. If you've enjoyed the series, a like on the video, leave a little comment if you want. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep on doing videos. I'm going to keep on doing Exanima content. I might slow down a little bit now, just with this series being done. I mean, there's a couple of things that I'd quite like to do, just short little fun videos that I've had some ideas to do. And then really, I'm like everybody, just really anticipating the next patch or the next couple of patches. And then obviously I'm gonna be going really in depth again on Exanima once those patches come out, and highlighting some of the new content as it comes and sharing my journey through this amazing game. As I've been doing so far, it's funny really. It's really natural for me to talk and play at the same time. So okay, we've got some scrolls here, but like I said in one of my earlier videos, I'm not gonna spoil all of these, all of this lore, but we'll read one of these. So, haha, it's about our helmet. I have found a helmet which blocks. Oh no, it's about a different helmet, isn't it? I found a helmet which blocks my power when I wear it. Perhaps more importantly, it shielded me from the noise of other minds. That presence that has haunted me since I came here was gone. Shortly after donning it, I fell asleep. I am certain it was not its power that did this, but the calm that came over me. I had not slept so well in. I have not slept well in quite some time. I feel certain now that this is this presence that causes unrest and aggressiveness in my subjects. Clearly, it is malevolent. So it seems like this is a little note from Thaven. That would be my assumption there, where he refers to my subjects, and that seems to be what the law is. The law is indicating. So Thaven found a helmet which blocks out a swirling madness, which seems to inhabit the dungeon. We've certainly noticed it, so we could probably do with that helmet. Let's have a quick look at the wardrobes and chests in here, see if we can get anything nice. Oh, so almost missed a book here, I think. Oh no, I always get fooled by these things. They don't half look like books, but I think they're actually like food trees. Just have a quick look in this little room. Actually, quite the hall of lore in that that little area. 3 scrolls. And it's a very shiny helm, but there's no chance that we're going to be replacing the one we have. So another bit of lore. So yeah, in case you're wondering why I'm reading some and not others, it's just to make sure that nobody is taking advantage of me doing a complete run through. And if you want to, I've given a very good taster, I think, of the lore. I've read a lot of it out in my previous videos, and it's just in case anybody watches my videos rather than goes and buys the game, which I think would be a shame. I don't know if it's very likely, but it's just on the off chance, that somebody watches all my videos and thinks, right, I don't have to play Exanima anymore. Well, I've got news for you. You don't know what some of these things say. So go and buy it. Go to the website baremetal.com, and I encourage everybody to do that. Actually, the community for Exanima is probably the friendliest community that I've ever experienced in a game that I've played. Very supportive, very interesting debates on the game, really nice people there, and you can pretty much just ask anything you want, and you don't sort of, nobody makes you feel stupid or that sort of thing. And there's really great interaction with the devs. Like, the devs come online quite a bit and reply to posts occasionally and get involved in the discussion, which is again really rare for a game to have that, and it's a really nice thing about Exanima. And the other thing about the Bare Metal website is that they have an about page, which is really very informative about Sui Generis, the next game that's sort of in the pipeline after Exanima's all done and dusted, and they're going to start on more of like an open world RPG, a bigger game with outdoor areas and NPCs, interactions, and all that sort of stuff. Well, there's an about page on the Bare Metal website where you can get so much information on that game and what is planned for that game. I really love that about page. It's really exciting, some of the plans that are in place for Sui Generis. So that's another reason to go to the website. And then probably one of the main reasons to go is if you don't have Exanima yet, then if you buy Exanima from baremetal.com, then you actually get a DRM free copy as well as a Steam key. So you essentially get £22 worth of game for the price of £10.99, so half price. And so you can give a copy to a friend and still have your own, or you can have a DRM free copy and a Steam copy. It's just it's the best way to buy Exanima, I think, because the money just goes straight into the pockets of the developers, and so you know that you're supporting them through this process, this beta process, and it's they deserve it. I think they deserve the money for this game. It's an amazing game. Let's have a little read of this anyway. Some of the soldiers are trying to intimidate me into giving them certain items. I made the mistake of trying to explain why we limit their use. Clearly they do not agree, and now they dislike me more. Should I inform the captain? I see no choice that will not lead me to more trouble. Awesome. So wonder what sort of items everyone was after. We want more velvet. Give us velvet. Myself, or what made that noise? Whose footprints are these? One game. Just a box. Only people of a certain age, I think, will understand what I'm talking about with those quotes. Did just see Metal Gear. There's a new Metal Gear coming out. I don't know what I make of it, to be honest. Like, I remember the very first Metal Gear Solid as being really groundbreaking stuff. You know, it was like on the PlayStation 1, and it just blew everyone away with how sort of in depth it was, and really was a very, very good game, immersive game, and the tactics that you got to employ, was nothing like I'd ever experienced before in a computer game. But yeah, like I say, the new Metal Gear, I think it was announced at E3. I was watching a little trailer for it anyway, and one thing, it makes me feel old that it's now Metal Gear 5, makes me feel a little bit old, like an old leafy beard that I am. But also, I don't know how impressed I am with it. I don't know. The age of games being just all about graphics is now, and sometimes I just think it's, things were better when the graphics were really bad in games, but to compensate for that, developers actually made fun games and in-depth games, and which were fun to play and had loads of gameplay things going on, which it seems to be a very lacking thing from games these days, with Exanima being obviously a big exception to that. Alright, okay, so oh crap. So I saw the other one, but I didn't see the sky. Nearly caught us out. But we found the room we were looking for as well. These guys have got pretty nice weapons, but we have got the nicest one-handed swords in the game, so yeah, unlucky buddy, you just run into us. Right, so this is the thing, right? The key to the room used to be here, so I don't know if I've already looked in here. Alright, no, it's still here, so grab our key and go and get this other sword. Like I say, I don't know if we'll actually have anything to be able to test it out on. But it's a nice item to have, and it's definitely, it feels really nice when you're using it. What? Okay, so that is weird. Let's just see if it was any of the other keys. Yeah, okay, so we did pick up the key, but in a different place. So this one must be for the door, I imagine, that it was still locked. We'll check that out for sure. But the sword with no pointless sword. But I think it's probably the best two-handed sword. Maybe not actually, but maybe the best two-handed sword in the game. It feels lighter than it looks, and its balance shifts as you move it. It feels strange at first, but you can see how it could be used to great effect. So let's just immediately equip it. Looks really nice, the aesthetic of it is really nice. I think anyway, and from using it in the past as well, this was sort of a sword that made me think, oh, the two-handed swords are actually pretty good. Because compared to the other ones, which sometimes feel a bit bulky and weighty, this one just feels really sort of smooth and nice. So there's that nice little bit of loot, and I think that's, well, there may well be more secrets in Exanima that I don't know about, but I think I have actually covered a lot of the secrets and hidden items in this playthrough. So let's have a look at this. Here's the balance. That is actually a little bit better, maybe. No, it's the same. There's a ton of weapons in here, actually. Wonder if there's any other little bits and pieces we could take as an upgrade. I don't think so, though. So yeah, if you know of any other secrets or little bits that I may have missed, then make sure that you let me know with a comment. I'm sort of beyond the stage of trying to avoid spoilers. Now I've played through Exanima a few times, and I'm more open to hearing about spoilers and things that I might have missed. And so yeah, feel free to send me a comment and say, oh, did you know about this, or did you know that there's this item here or something, if there's something that you know about and I've missed it in this playthrough. However, when we actually come to updates and things like that, sort of post portal content and things like that, then I'm gonna sort of seal up again and just be really avoiding anything that might spoil things for me until I've done it for myself for the first time. So I'm going to do a bit of editing magic there because I was sort of wandering around and rambling on in the way that I do about nonsense. So I'll just edit the footage a little bit. I'll show everything that I've found and all the fights, obviously, including my crop my pants pause moment versus the Proctor. I'm not proud of it. But yeah, I'm pleased to have stayed alive and gotten through all these fights. Eventually, I hope you've all enjoyed watching this episode, and I hope you have all enjoyed watching this series. Please give the video a thumbs up if you have, leave a comment, let me know if you've enjoyed it, because that means a lot to me to read that stuff and to see the likes on my videos. So like I say, I'm going to be doing some more videos with this particular playthrough. I'm going to be going back through the dungeon and then putting sort of highlights of anything else that I find or little things that I want to show in sort of shorter videos, just in the period whilst we were waiting for an update. And then as soon as we get an update, then well, I'm going to just see. I'm going to see what the update is and whether I should keep playing with this particular playthrough or whether I should start again and do a new run, see what the best option for me is. I'm also going to be doing a few arena videos from time to time, still doing arena, so yeah, I mean, this is the end of this run, but by no means the end of my channel. I'm still going to be doing Exanima, 100% Exanima Sui Generis channel, and I can't really say how many uploads I'm going to be doing per week or per month or whatever, because as I've found out doing this, it just really depends on what crops up for me in real life. I'm doing my best to put as many videos out as I can when I get the time to really be able to focus and do justice to the videos and give it the time that it needs. So I'm not going to say anymore, oh, it'll be 1 a week, it'll be 2 a week, or 3 a week. Just know that I am doing my best to put content up and make sure that at least something goes up as much as I possibly can. And if things get in the way for me in real life, then there's not much I can do about it. But for that reason, I'm not gonna be sort of saying, oh, every whatever day I'm gonna be putting a video up, because it just never really seems to work out for me like that. So, but yeah, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel for more Exanima content. I'm going to be doing loads more Exanima stuff from this point onwards, so subscribe if you want to keep up to date with all of that. As soon as the game gets patched, I'm going to be doing videos as soon as I can to highlight all changes in the patches, so it might be a nice way for people to follow on with the progress of the game by subscribing to the channel. and make sure you just leave a comment, just say hello, let me know if you've enjoyed the series, or any feedback at all. Really, I appreciate it all, and yeah, it's all been great. So thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.